beautiful souls. I hope you're having a wonderful day or night, depending on where you're at when you're watching this. Thank you for taking time out of your schedule to sit down and watch this video. If you've never seen my face before, my name is Brandy Chrisman, and I'm really excited to have you here with me right now. So I want to take a minute and talk about body acceptance as a mom. So you don't have to be a mom to necessarily resonate with what I'm going to say, although my perspective will be from that of a mom because I am one. And man, it takes a lot of, I think, self-work in today's society to just totally be okay with how we look and who we are as a person. And I totally think that it's important to want to grow and want to keep moving forward and bettering ourselves as individuals. And it's not always about looking a certain way or being a certain way, but accepting where we're at in life and celebrating that image, that train of thought, celebrating who we are right here, right now. And that is so hard to do. I think I'm finally to the point where I can look at myself in the mirror and totally be okay with what I see staring back at me. And it's taken me a long time to get there. I'm about to be 31. And there's just been a lot of times where I have struggled with my weight and I have beat myself up over it, or I have struggled with not feeling like I have the perfect makeup or the perfect body type or the perfect diet, or I'm not acting right. And I think as I left my 20s, I realized I didn't care anymore. I just wasn't as interested in impressing other people, and I became more focused on what it would be like to accept and love myself. And that's hard. That's a hard place to get. So like, how do we get there, right? How do we get to the point where people's opinions don't matter? And I'm not saying that people's opinions won't ever matter at all, because there are some people's opinions that do matter to me, and they help me check in with myself whenever I'm not grounded. And I know that they are honest, beautiful, soul-filled intentions whenever people talk to me about it, whenever those people in my life, in my tribe, talk to me. I know it's an opinion I can trust. It's not one that's ego-filled or self-centered. It's one that's out of love. And so the question is, how do we get there? And I think every day you have to wake up and choose to be happy with yourself. Choose to forgive yourself for whatever you feel you've done wrong to yourself or to others. It starts, I think, more with self-forgiveness than it does, the right diet or the right clothes or the right way to speak or the right spirituality. It starts with you, and it starts with loving you. So I just want to encourage you guys today to think about your own journey right now and where you're at with loving yourself, with no makeup or just mascara or an extra 20 pounds, or whether you eat meat or you don't eat meat. Right now, that doesn't matter. What matters is, do you love you? It will reflect in every aspect of your life. My daughter asked me the other day, she was like, "Mommy, how come you don't ever wear shorts?" And I was like, "Oh, baby, because I don't like my legs." And she looked at me and she was like, "What's wrong with your legs?" And I didn't have an answer for her. It was one of those things where it was like, well, I'm just not comfortable with them, or they don't look the way that I want them to. And I realized that my mom used to say the same exact thing to me when I was 9 years old. And it struck me in that moment that I was carrying the insecurities of my mother and probably her mother and her mother and her mother into my present day. So not only Do we want to accept ourselves so that we can live a more free, peaceful, beautiful, fulfilling life? We also want to teach our children to do the same. And it starts with us. It starts with mom. It starts with dad. It starts with us. Have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful rest of your day or night. I love you guys. I hope you know that I appreciate you, that the universe loves you, and that spirit loves you. Have a great day. Bye.